Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all to TWS Macho Monday. We are still here in Brooklyn, New York here. I am one of your best commentators on the panel here. Nice boy Nick.
Wow.
Next to my two favorite compadres, Mr. T. Higglesworth III and the one and only, the one that lives in darkness, that is darkness, Cowboy Benny. How you fellas doing tonight?
Shaking and baking, man. You know, just doing my thing, enjoying that good New York style pizza. Want to make a trip down to Hell's Kitchen pretty soon. Give me a little grub down there with the Italians and whatnot. You know, maybe going down to the Diamond District and pick up a new little piece, little something. Just being on that pay-per-view check. You know what I'm talking about, Benny? Watch out now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you know, we haven't been here a couple of days, and I had to take my hat to the cleaners because you decided you want to act all crazy and get it dirty. Because you're jealous of me. You're jealous of me, nice boy. Speaking of jealousy, okay, I want the fans at home to know this man here over there in the far corner over there, he's a scoundrel. He's a two-face. He don't like me at all. And not only that, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he tried to kick off T. Higgs. He said, Higgs, I don't think you're going to make the show tonight, buddy. I cannot believe what I'm hearing tonight. It is a travesty. I don't even think I should work tonight. I think I should just call my friend Benai. Maybe Benai would do better. Maybe he likes Benai better. You know, he has a lot of notes he has to go over anyway. But you know,
the part is that Pelvis don't like him that much either, though.
He don't. That's what I'm saying. He trying to make friends in the wrong places. You know, it's like you said. It's like you said. We cater to him too much. We baby him too much. We pay for things so he can go out and eat. We pay for some experiences that he can have. You know, because he's always in the basement.
Now. Come on, we got to.
Yeah, we're not gonna go crazy, but you know, at the end of the day,
personal,
you know, he's a scoundrel. I just want y'all to know that he's a hater.
You know,
I'm heartbroken.
what is going on here? The crowd is chanting T. Higgs here. The crowd is absolutely going insane for T. Higgs. Do you not hear this? Like, I'm not. What is going on tonight? It must piss you off.
It must piss you off that that T. Higgs is so over with the crowd. It's insane. I can't believe you, man.
I'm not mad at all. You guys, Didn't I give you guys a good warm welcome here? I said my two favorite co-hosts, you know.
No, the killing part.
It was kind of
I have
passive
to bring
aggressive.
my own snow with me because New York snow isn't that good these days. It hasn't been that good since maybe the early 90s or whatnot. You know, I make do.
It's the way you said it. It's the way you said it, nice boy. Very passive aggressive of you. You know, my two favorite. You know, it doesn't hit
It's very
the right
passive
way.
aggressive. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's nice, boy. I'm still your friend at the end of the day, and I'm still concerned for your well-being because you don't got nobody. It's okay.
So
And
let's get on with the show, guys. Let's get on with the show. Like,
Absolutely.
we can talk about this later. So
No, we won't.
We won't. Yeah. We'll be partying somewhere while you're sitting in Denny's counting sugar packets.
coming off a phenomenal win yesterday at Extreme Prejudice, we have Chaos Reincarnate in action here tonight, starting off the show really strong. I'm excited to see these two up and coming, I guess, really tag team, really making a great milestone for the tag team division in UWF, and really excited to see him here in at TWS. So with that being said, we're going to go down to the arena and get this first match on its way.
It's about time you started the show.
Oh my God.
You take forever. We're always waiting on you. Oh, we got Chaos Reincarnated coming down.
Chaos Reincarnated, they put on a phenomenal showing again. Miles of Pain last night. If you guys
Chaos Reincarnated put on a phenomenal showing last night against Miles of Pain.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you literally just gonna copy everything I say here?
What are you talking? I'm calling the show like normal. What are you talking about?
If
You
you
got a
guys,
problem with me calling the show again?
no, I don't have a problem with you. If you guys missed it, anybody at home in attendance here around the world watching, you can go back on the BBC network on the Legacy channel and go back and watch that phenomenal match. I'm telling you, it was one for the ages as they fare up against Craziest Ninja tonight and his tag team partner, Broke Fetus.
Oh, we have
Ladies and gentlemen, if
quite some time. The last time we saw Craziest Ninja, I assume he still has on the tatami shoes, which are the traditional shoes of those who are practitioners of ninjutsu. And Broke Fetus, we saw him in the Battle Royale, if I'm not mistaken.
who the hell are you? Who the hell are you, Higgs? Because you ain't this ain't Higgs I'm sitting next to, boy. This guy over here got no energy whatsoever. He act like he wasn't out here partying. Don't be afraid of that dude over there. Just screw him, all right? He could go F himself with his Real dolls and no, you bring the energy, okay?
The thing about it is, Bennett, is I'm not too keen on Craziest Ninja.
Yes.
He's a big fat loser. He refuses to adapt. He refuses to change.
I agree.
He comes out here in his ninjutsu costume, and I have never seen him execute a single jutsu inside of full contact Tws Blood. Which leads me to believe is that that's just a Halloween costume, that he doesn't study the secret art of ninjutsu whatsoever. So
I agree.
I've never seen him win a match. I've never seen him win a match as long as I've been commentating.
He hasn't even signed up for Eagle Fang.
No, absolutely not. And
he thinks he's better than everybody.
After Chaos Reincarnated just beat the biggest bullies in the United Wrestling Federation in Miles and Pain, and they have to come out here and basically even share the ring with someone like a Crazy Ninja. It's just appalling. It's just really appalling.
What the hell? Right. We got broken ninjas coming in here.
And then we got the football player. The football player who is confused thinking that he is a D1 athlete when he's not. He doesn't understand that he's not a professional wrestler and that he's not a football player. The man has on cleats. How can I, as a judoka champion, how can I, as a mud wrestling, jelly wrestling, jello wrestling, and oil wrestling champion, and a Greco-Roman champion myself, call this match with pride? I can't.
I can't
have
either.
To be reserved.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. After the match, in the back and catering, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Chaos Reincarnated and basically say thank you, man. Thank you, young players, for going out there, doing this for the people, putting on the show for the people. Because I know this is a drag. I know you don't really want to be out here wrestling the football player in a costume ninja. Like, that's just what it is, Benny. That's just what it is, brother. That's all it is. That's why I'm a little bit, sounding like I'm a little bit relaxed here. It's because there's nothing to see. Like, we know Chaos Reincarnated is going over here. This man and this ninja, and he don't even got on his tatami shoes. He's back in some sort of Payless, Penny Mart, Michael Jackson loafers. I don't even know what those are. They don't even have bottoms. Oh, yes, they are. They're the tatamis. They don't have the same material. It's like it's made out of leather. And everybody knows tatami is made out of cloth. It needs to be soft so you can't be heard. You're sneaking up on your enemy. Assassinate them.
The ninja just got
everything he's got on his face.
He'll be all right.
Everything he's got on his face. And then the football players got on cleats. Hut 1, Hut 2, some bitch. Like you're not here to play football.
I agree.
Full contact Kumite Bloodsport. They are in the ring with. So let me finish.
Okay,
I got a lot to say right now that doesn't regard his poor match that I'm about to watch.
Feel free to go ahead.
Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, watching home. Go ahead and get your popcorn, get your drinks. The show's going to get better, obviously. But this is appalling. Look at JD, the Big Ham Harris, having to wrap his manly arms around this football player. What is a college football league player doing in the ring with a gladiator? I don't know. Somebody make me understand. You're not, and it looked like he played for Oregon. So he's not even playing pro football. He's an Oregon Duck. Amazing.
Hot shot booking. Hot shot booking.
I don't get it. We got Jace Hyperspeed Harris locking. Look at the ninja can't even walk a step without tripping over his damn feet.
It's terrible.
This is what we got for Chaos Reincarnated. Arguably the hottest tag team in all of professional wrestling. And they got to get in here with a ninja who got 2 left feet and not even a D1 athlete.
Hold on a second. When the hell did Chaos Reincarnated? When did he lose his shoes?
Well, you know, the boys like to do what they want to do. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't recognize that he didn't have shoes
Melinda's
on.
Getting kicked. Melinda's getting kicked in the head. What the hell?
She deserves it. She deserves it.
He just came out and
Why
kicked
you
Melinda.
good?
Kick her again. Kick her again.
This is absolutely appalling. Everything that's taking place in this match is absolutely appalling. And I just feel bad for Chaos Reincarnated. This is not what they deserve coming off of that amazing victory, Extreme Presence. This is not it.
Melinda's out for the count.
So broke fetus.
And Cav is not going to be pleased with this.
Hold on a second. Melinda's out for the count. She cannot move. Look, hold on, she getting up. Hold on, she getting up. Wait, the most exciting thing about this match is happening right now. Melinda's back on her feet, all right? She's the only thing that got knocked out. She got knocked out for a 3 count, all right? We gotta call that. That's the only thing.
Broke fetus came in to break a count and definitely missed and completely kicked Melinda in
No,
the head. Not
broke
once,
fetus came out to
twice.
kick Melinda in the head. That's the headline we're going with. He did not come in to break a count. He came in to hurt the referee. He's mad because he did not make his football tryout and he decided to take it out on Melinda.
He's intramural. He's an intramural football player, not even D1. Community college. Whatever.
I hope Melinda's okay.
We got a tag here. Jace Hyperspeed coming in here. Going right after Craziest Ninja. Oh, missed the springboard there.
And I'll tell you something else, nice boy. For you to sit up there and go behind my back and try to entice Elvis to join your little coalition, he doesn't even like it. We spent 40 hours partying together a week ago. Another 36 this week. Elvis likes to ski. Elvis likes bodies and sweat dripping from real women. He likes chiseled chests like myself. We go everywhere together. Benny pop up. Get our 3 things popping, okay? You don't deal with real women. You got rubber or whatever that material they made out of is. Elvis has nothing in common with you. He's not going to be your friend.
Elvis is a real one, and you're just a one.
You need to be happy with the friends you got in us. It's like your brother told me one time. He said he tried to be your friend. He tried to be your brother. But every time he turned his back, you were trying to stab him in the back. I don't get it. You need to come to church with me. That's what you need to do.
Pray for him, Higgs. Put the hand of God on his shoulders.
As Jace here really turned up the speed here. Pinfall. Just gets the 1 count. Melinda on top of it.
Melinda better be careful. Melinda better be careful. There's no disqualification. Clearly, this man broke fetus, beat the living hell out of the referee. Yeah, that too. He's wrestling and he should be gone. It should be It should be over by disqualification easily.
Big twist of fate there from the corner, but again, Craziest Ninja on top of it. I know you guys have been bagging on these 2 individuals this entire match, but at least they are.
Whoa.
I was bagging telling the truth.
We are calling the match right down the middle because we are fair and we're not biased.
See, that's the problem with your generation. You think because someone's telling the truth that it means that they're salty, that they's what they call it back in the day, been a player hater.
A player hater.
The truth is not hated. The truth is not salt. The truth is not bagging. The truth of the matter is that the truth, when you hear it, is something you don't want to hear.
Okay? Amen.
You don't want to hear the truth. And that's what people in these generations need to start recognizing. Just tell the truth for yourself, lying ass John Turkey. You can't handle the truth.
Preach on, brother.
You can't handle life, okay?
Preach on, brother.
You can't handle real life. That's all it is.
So nice, boy. You want the truth? Is what you're asking for?
Go ahead.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth, all right?
Tell him, Benny. Give him that
You
straight
can't
talk.
handle it at all.
Give it to him now. Give him that straight talk.
As Broke Fetus here, taking it to Jace Hyperspeed on the outside. We've got Craziest Ninja, them locking up. Look at the strength there by Hyperspeed. It's crazy on how strong that little man is.
Well, again, in order to maintain the sort of aerial gravitational superiority that it does, he has to have strong hips. He has to have strong quadriceps and strong hammies. It can't be soft down there. The man literally squats 750 pounds 30 times, 3 sets. Do the math on that. Okay,
Broke
that's
Fetus.
90 reps.
Broke Fetus throwing Jace into them steel steps there.
Yes, we saw. And the thing about Jason is he's only about $140, $150 at the most soaking wet. To be able to squat that much, that's where his strength comes from, to be able to lift these larger opponents up and then use that strength in his core and his hips to basically slam his wheel into another man. I mean, this is the impressive athleticism of Jace Hyperspeed Harris.
Well, the sloppiness of Crazy Ninja is gonna get somebody hurt.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, him and that other fool, Anthony the Head Walker Gaines Malice, should start a little club together of the I Can't Wrestle guys, because these men are terrible in the ring. Absolutely just garbage. Garbage. 100%.
Terrible. You know what, nice boy? I'm gonna give you a chance. You want answers?
Sure.
You want answers? All right.
Yeah.
Listen, nice boy. We live in a world that has walls, okay? And those walls have to be guarded by men with pew-pews, okay?
That's right.
Who's gonna do it? You, nice boy?
No, absolutely not.
I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom, nice boy.
Tell him, Benny. Give him a straight talk.
You weep for Craziest Ninja and for Broke Fetus.
That's
okay?
right.
You have that luxury. You have that luxury of not knowing what I know, okay? That real pro wrestling exists out there.
Tell
okay?
him, Benny. Give it to him.
You don't want the truth because deep down in places that you don't talk about at IHOP.
Tell him, Benny. Tell him.
Okay? You want me on this table. You want me talking. You want me calling the match. Don't interrupt me, goddammit.
Don't interrupt me.
Use the words like honor and code and loyalty, okay?
Tell him, Benny.
Those are the words of the backbone of a life spent defending something.
Give him that straight talk.
Defending pro wrestling. Nice boy.
You done?
Listen, I need it.
You done? Because, you know, I want to at least see the ending of this match. Can we call the ending?
It's not a match.
Listen,
this is a farce.
Yes, let them know.
Is total disrespect to the men and women who give their bodies and their lives to this beautiful sport of ours called professional wrestling.
That's right. Tell them.
This is not a match. This is a comedy act.
A comedy act. And I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of whatever the hell this is.
Tell him, Billy.
Crazy.
I'd rather you just say thank you.
Maneuver. The big hand catches him. He catches him strong.
Just say thank you and go on your way. God damn it. You want the truth.
Big Ham here got him in the corner. Looks like he's setting him up for that big move that we've seen over the weekend.
The hammer bomb.
The hammer bomb.
Yes, learn the names of things before you start calling them out there, nice boy.
Bam, right on the chest, just knocks out the wind of the individual. Does break up the count.
Good God, how much more we have of this?
At least 20 minutes. At least.
Big Ham.
Oh, man.
Looks like he's setting up again. Sits right on him one more time. 1, 2. Broke tried to kick him, but missed it as Chaos Reincarnate picks up the victory here.
He can't even kick out. He can't even break up a kick out. That's terrible. The man, he been throwing that kick all night. He done hit Belinda with that shit 3 times. And then at the end where it counts, look at him missing the replay. Look at it.
Man, it's right in front of him.
Look, he's right in front of
J.D. Harris, the big ham, has got to be every bit of 300 pounds nearly, and he can't hit him.
He can't hit the right side of a barn or the left side. The man can't even find it. I can't believe it. Not only did we waste the time of this young up-and-coming tag team, okay, we wasted the time of everybody at home that came here to see pro wrestling. Not the mockery that you put on display here.
All I'm going to say is, Broke Fetus, they got a little something called Madden 25. Believe this what it is. That might be more up your alley. And you might want to go ahead and go and get yourself together. Look out for a little something called Madden 25. This is not for you. The other one, Mr. Fake Naruto here. Yes, they got a little something for you called Otaku. Okay, you might want to go ahead, maybe change the color of your costume, and go on out there and get yourself a ticket to Otaku and go ahead and meet some people like you. Okay, get some autographs and buy your little Weibo magazine, whatever you want to do, and pretend you are part of a village and put a headband on and do all your little signs and make magic. Okay, this is professional wrestling. And if I'm thinking about professional wrestling, I'm looking for professional wrestlers. I'm not looking for Comic-Con anime cosplayers or people who trying to relive their second half of their football career that never existed in the first place. Okay, so I'm giving y'all some sound advice because it's not about you. It's about the time. I had to sit there and see the big ham go ahead and finish off what's his name? Demon Slayer, whatever his name is, okay? And he had blood dripping across his forehead. That's because you hurt him. Because you don't know what you're doing, you're not safe, and you're sloppy in the ring. Okay? I'm not so much as concerned about you two. I'm concerned about the well-being of the people you're going to hurt because you're not good enough to be in professional wrestling. I'm telling you right now, go ahead to Madden 25 and go ahead to One Piece or whatever it is popular and go and do that. You don't need to be here in TWS. Okay? That's all you got to say about that.
Benny?
Oh, I thought I went first, but okay. The one thing I would say as advice to you, Broke Fetus, is go talk to the boss and get a free membership for Eagle Fang Karate, because then you will actually be able to use whatever the hell that was at the end, because good Lord, I don't know how you missed them. You damn near stepped on your own damn partner before you even threw that kick. Good Lord, please, I hope you're not punting for anybody, because Lord, they're going to lose. They're just going to lose.
Well, that would require him to be any good at football.
You know, I know we're on that platform, right? We're on that platform that has a kick, right? There's a kick to it, right? But it looked like he was twitching when he tried to kick that little kick over there. And maybe that's the problem.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be
you ain't
right
got nothing
back
to say about what you saw?
No, he don't got nothing to say. He look
got nothing to say about what you saw.
I think you got...
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Coming
all right.
to you live on Thursday.
Listen, rude boy.
Oh,
my
boy.
client didn't even want to be in that match for the TWS Women's Championship. Her hand was forced, and I demand that you make her go to the top of the list for the belt that she really wants. That's right. In talking about the Juju Championship.
Who in the hell do you think you are storming into my office demanding whatever you feel like? Listen, Melinda, at the end of the day, don't forget, you may be her assistant, but you work for me. So you better change your tone before you start making demands.
You're right, rude boy. I apologize. I'm just trying to make my client happy. What I was really wanting to say is my client would like an opportunity to make a run for the Juju Championship.
Now that's more like it. Now, I would love to grant your request, but I can't just put someone at the front of the line, or else I had been going back on the announcement I made a couple weeks ago. So I will give your client a opportunity to prove herself, a chance, might say. Let's say main event tonight, Catherine runs through the gauntlet. And if she succeeds, then she can become the number one contender for the Juju Championship.
Thank you, rude boy. You know what's best for business.
Well, not sure where that feed come from, but looks like they're set in stone. Tonight's main event is going to be Catherine running through the gauntlet, whatever the hell that means. That's all I got. I don't know what y'all think.
Well, I don't know what the hell that means, running through the
Me neither.
I don't know. I don't know what that means either. I don't know either.
So how do you expect us to know?
I don't know. I mean, usually in per past, renditions of professional wrestling, a gauntlet is you go through several different superstars. I mean, that's how I thought it goes.
Okay. Slow down, money.
So you do know. So you do know that.
Slow down, money. Slow down. Okay. First of all, what is a superstar? Because I don't know what that is. Second of all, if you sound like you know what a gauntlet is, why don't you come back after we see the footage and explain to the people back at home watching what the hell it is so that we can capitulate on top of what you say? Why are you looking at me, player, to say what it is when I don't know what the hell Melinda wants?
Listen,
I know. I know is that the beast incarnate. Let me talk. I'm the grown-up here. I'm the grown-up, okay? 55 years old, okay? Looking like I was 21 yesterday, all right? What I know is that the beast incarnate Catherine has already beaten nearly every single woman that has ever competed in TWS. That's what I know. Outside of a couple of young Thundercats who are building themselves up, who are learning the ropes, Catherine has walked the talk and the walk. Yea, through the valleys of the shadows of death. She has walked through them all. Except for Hustle Dice. Except for Mama Pumpkin. Okay? So a gauntlet in old T. Higgs' eyes is a little bit irrelevant when she's beating everybody. Interestingly enough, if what the boss man deems is necessary, Catherine to reach new heights, and so be it. That is not dependent upon Timsley Higglesworth III to explain the mind of the boss man, Rude Boy Mitch. You're his brother. You get the studio notes before we go live. You explain to the people so that Benny and I can understand what the hell is going on so that we can build on top. Do you understand me now?
Understood.
Now get to talking.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody at home, as Mr. T. Higglesworth III hasn't bestowed on me, giving me the liberty to inform you what a gauntlet is.
There you go.
A gauntlet.
There you go again. How about say that less passive aggressiveness? Say that like you appreciate the advice that came from your elder. Okay? Say it like you mean it, nice boy. Don't say it like you were, a child that was scolded by an adult. All right? Say it like it's your job, because it is.
You know what? So, as I'm saying, a gauntlet is where one individual, a professional wrestler, has to go through several people, and if they win, it is a test of endurance to make sure that they are proven that they are the best. So, per usually gauntlet style, it is about 5 in general, but it can be more. But I believe tonight it is going to be 5 as far as the gauntlet. How did I do?
Terrible, but good enough.
We still don't know how many. We're like doing Steiner math over here. 5 or 4, 7.
you're holding up our TV time. We need to go back down and watch some more of the action here, and we could talk about as these matches play out here. So, without further ado, we have Yo ASG in action tonight against Boss Dude. Yeah, take it away, boys.
No, we're holding
Yo,
up the TV
SAG.
time. You do it. How about that?
Yo,
That way it fly
SAG.
by.
Ever since he has become hardcore sit-down champion, has climbed the rankings of the PWI 500. This man decided to put flesh upon another man. This man decided to impose his will and dominate his opponents. And ever since, with those rubs and nips perked and the sweat dripping from his body, he is now a champion. Nothing makes me more proud to be an analyst in professional wrestling, to be a commentator in professional wrestling, to see a young man understand the principality and the totality of becoming a gladiator in this sport. And that is the OSG. And that is why he's a champion. Look at the size of those pectoralis minoris. Good God Almighty.
Absolutely, T. Higgs. I will always give you praise for someone listening to you and taking off their wares to put their size and body on somebody. I know, I say it over and over, you know exactly what you're talking about when it comes to that aerodynamic feel of this crazy blood sport that we're in. As he goes up against the man that you're not really too much of a fan of, per not protruding the nips, Boss Dude. We seen him last week here in a triple threat match, who came up a little bit short. So we'll see what he can do here up against the hardcore champion tonight.
Well, it's because he doesn't have nips. I'm concerned for this young man's safety. He should not be participating in full contact commentator blood sport competition if he doesn't have nips. He was born without nips. He refuses to speak with the maniac, mustache maniac, to understand the requirements for the surgery to have nipple transplant. This man is going to be a liability as long as he's in the professional wrestling ring. So I'm not thrilled about this man competing because I feel like he's going to get somebody hurt or get himself hurt. He is not ready for this level of sport. He has no nips. You cannot compete in the squared circle if you don't have nips. You're just walking a dangerous line that doesn't need to be walked. We've seen what happens to people who refuse to bare their skin and put flesh upon their opponent, okay? And let another man feel their size and their girth, okay? We've seen what happens to these folks. What do you think is going to happen with somebody that's born without nips? That's all I'm saying.
You're right. I mean, we've only seen one individual go under nip constructive surgery, which I didn't even think was a thing. But apparently it is, and I'm surprised not a lot of individuals have taken your advice on going under such surgery.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a little expensive, maybe it's very pseudoscience, and maybe it's very niche. And but I've spoken with the young man in the back, and he's basically brushed me off, saying I don't need no nips. I don't need to have no nips to fight. I've been fighting all my life. So how you been fighting without nips, boy? You been fighting the air? Shadow boxing? What you been doing? You ain't fighting no people because you can't fight. You cannot physically ball your hands into a fist unless you have nipples. Try to do it without them and see what happens.
Definitely right.
You ever had a titty twister before?
No.
What happens when you get a little titty twister? If you ever get titty twisted, your first inclination is to make your hands into a ball from the pain you feel from getting titty twisted. Okay, that's science. The Greeks figured that out millennia ago. You need nips in order to fight.
Wow. Look at the athleticism there, USG, as he hops right up on top of that corner.
That's right. Put that thing in his mouth. Go on there, USG. Let him know. Put that size and girth up on him. Yep, yes, sir. Put it all up in his mouth. Let him know what a real man feel like. Man with nips.
USD has been definitely on a phenomenal roll here since, again, losing that article of clothing, changing his attire up, and exposing his chest. Look at the springboard drop kick here. The man is all over the place.
And he immediately goes to put his hands around that man's waist and grab him from his backside. Again, showing you the domination and the willingness to submit his opponent into his will, to bend this man over into his will. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. It should be over right there. Melinda with a little slow count, but that's okay. We expect nothing spectacular out of Melinda anyway.
Well, again, we have had the the comparison here versus the cam kick and the yo kick, both deadly kicks. I wouldn't want to be on the other end of neither one of them. Kawabini, can you talk about maybe the technique versus the cam kick versus the yo kick when he does that twirl maneuver to get that extra emphasis on that?
I think you just did.
I mean, maybe you could kind of explain.
I'm not an expert at any type of karate, and I don't talk about things I have no idea about. No,
why? Never mind.
What? No, go say it. Get it off your chest, nice boy.
Say it.
No, get it off your chest. You already started it. Go ahead.
Boss dude here throws him to the outside.
Say, get off your chest. I'm just telling you. I'm not an expert at it. Why would I talk about it?
I defended both of you guys, a week ago, and this is how y'all repay me. Remember when Games Matter came out and said all that stupid hogwash BS? And I was fired up, and I was telling them like it was. I defended both of you. Y'all come in here. You've been shitting on me all night.
We have not been doing that. We only shit in toilets. We don't shit on people. All right, that's for you. Secondly, okay.
The no kick right there out of nowhere. 1, 2, kick out.
2.5.
Secondly,
2.5 to win.
You just told us that you did that because you wanted gratification, not because you're our friend. You did that because we wanted you to appreciate you. And that's not how we do things here. You do things because we're friends, not because we want gratification. What you want, a goddamn award? Who do you think you are?
Leg drop
here. Yo setting up again here. The yo kick one more time with the cover. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over.
Very good. Very good.
I will say Melinda is working her ass off tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely being kicked in the head there earlier, and seeing her stomp into Rude Boy's office, and looks like she's on top of the counts tonight. This is a different Melinda. Maybe that little stern talking to by my no good for nothing brother really made her want to do her job better. I don't know.
Possible. You would hope.
Absolutely. Phenomenal match. Very good showing there by Yo ASG. I think I agree there with Higgs. Boss Dude had no reason to be in that match at all. It didn't look like he was even focused. Great showing. Really 1, 2, 3 got the job done.
Yes. I don't really know what to say. Other than I don't know the process for someone who is physically not able to do the job of being a professional wrestler, and that process being how to remove them from the organization. So we've seen Boss Dude come out here for several weeks. He's been given several opportunities, and he's just not cut out for this. This is another guy. Every time we come off a pay-per-view, we got to see these guys get all these opportunities when we got hungry competitors at the bottom of the ranks that need these opportunities that are trying. People like on the good vibe, taking advice, learning out here. He's on the card, I hope, tonight. These spotlights are reserved better for people like them. These people who don't take this sport of ours serious, they don't need to be here. Okay? You got this man who was born without nips, who cannot make a fist out here trying to compete. What's he trying to prove to somebody? That science is wrong? Does it think he's a miracle, Benny? Let me tell you something, Boss Dude. You're not a miracle. You're a mistake. You were born without nips. You're not supposed to be a combatant. You're not a gladiator. You never will be. Now, I can't help it if your family, your mommy and daddy's genetics are bad. That's their fault for bringing you into this world. That's their fault for having those genetic predispositions to not have nipples. Okay, that's their fault. You need to go blame mommy and daddy. Say, mommy and daddy, why didn't you go get that science test to tell you that you was gonna have a baby with no nips? Why did you just have me? You know why they did, boss dude? Because they're irresponsible, just like you. They're irresponsible for thinking you can be a gladiator in full contact with their blood sport. And irresponsibility runs deep within your bloodline. So you need to figure that out and try to get that up out as soon as possible. That's all T. Higgs got to say about that.
Very well said, T. Higgs. I'm very impressed.
People need to say it more often.
Mm-hmm.
Blame
all
the
right.
parents.
Well, I have something really good, as you just mentioned. You said you hope somebody's on the card tonight. So guess who's up next in action? As you like your psychic or something. But Only Good Vibes is here in action as we go back down to ringside.
Again, his command of the English language is psychic, not sidekick.
I said psychic.
No, you didn't.
I said it.
Sidekick.
Psychic.
He doesn't get it. It's fine, nice boy. Go ahead.
All right, going back down to the ring here as Only Good Vibes is in action.
Doesn't teach us how to read or write. It just teaches us how to take tests and get to school more money. Public school doesn't teach us how to read or write or count either. It just makes us take tests. Oh, look at that right there. Good God Almighty, Only Good Vibes has really made a new way for himself with professional wrestling today. Ever since he decided to expose that humongous body of his, he will see nothing but success. I guarantee it personally. The sky is the limit for Only Good Vibes now that he has chosen to show flesh.
Absolutely, I agree. Only Good Vibes was out here last week in that triple threat match where fell a little bit short there as far as the underdog. Cheeto picked up that win. He's out here really wanting to put his size and body on somebody, and I'm excited to see him in action tonight as he goes up against the man that went against our TWS World Heavyweight Champion last week, Mike Mercer, in action. Mike Mercer is also affiliated with the Champions Ring here. He has not had the greatest outing here in TWS, but everybody gets lucky once in a while. Maybe tonight's his night. We square up here. We got Hankins in tonight. Melinda needed a little bit of a break. She was doing some real good officiating. Probably the best we've ever seen that Melinda's done as these two square up. Mike Mercer from the back. Clothesline. Only Good Vibes. Very, very good execution there on the backdrop suplex.
Now, are you familiar with Mr. Mercer and what he's been able to accomplish in TCW at all? That's what.
To my knowledge, he is at one point, if not the owner or the starter of TCW, the Champion Ring. I believe he was the World Heavyweight Champion 3 times in that promotion as well. And he's been trying to make his run around. I know he's been in the JLD universe as well. However, has not had a very successful outing either there. So he's trying to see where he belongs nowadays.
Well, he clearly doesn't belong in the ring with Only Good Vibes because he getting thrashed around something crucial here right now.
Well, last week
that's his retaliatory response to what Only Good Vibes has been able to execute. Power bomb, choke slam, one arm, another power arm, vicious strikes right here on the outside in front of us. This is gonna be. I only asked because I'm wondering what the measuring stick for Only Good Vibe is. As we see this new version of him, is it a Mike Mercer? Is he an accomplished veteran that we can kind of gauge where Only Good Vibes is? Because if that's the case, then Only Good Vibes is really far along because he is really outside with a little bit of offensive spurt here, taking it to Mr. Mike Mercer.
Well, remember, Only Good Vibes, he did come in here, and his first outing was against, I believe, your cousins from another cousin, TBG, a while back. Was unsuccessful to pick up the victory. Then he went on and I believe took a loss to Renegade. He went away for a couple months, reworked his attire, and now we're here, no shirt and all, as I see GDP in the front row over there. We're in discussion of possibly him signing a contract here with TWS.
Big clothesline delivered here by Only Good Vibes. Beautiful back body drop, textbook, continuing this offensive.
Massive spine buster. Wow, he looked like he was broken in half. And it's all over. Only Good Vibes with a crazy spine buster to finish the match.
Well done, well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with all the action here.
Are you ready for the #1 talk show on any platform?
I remember talking to her about Mama, and she was like, I support you 100%. I feel like you can do whatever you set your mind to.
Then get ready.
Well, can't speak for everyone, I guess, but gaming has been a big thing in Israel.
All the power of the question.
Generation, and obviously now those younger than me and younger generation. But I think it's been fairly loyal country. Very, we look after each other. We try and look out for each other. So when we make connections, I guess we make connections online to you and to the fellow tacos who look out for you day in, day out. It kind of is a big family. So you wouldn't let your family down, would you? So
get in the Taco Society and ask them questions.
Past friendships and lost a lot of friends throughout my life, and
It's dark outside.
This month's guest, Brown Rat Jack, September 28th, 9 a.m.
As we are back here live, as we see a great showing there by Only Good Vibes, taking out Mike Mercer. It's good to see him get some work and get a win. Maybe that's the start for Only Good Vibes to get some momentum behind him and really start making a strive up the rankings to possibly capture a belt in his future. It'd be really good to see him as a champion one day.
Yes, absolutely. He's made the effort to kind of course correct his ship a bit here. He's still got a lot of work to do. Got a long mountain to climb, but he's on the right foot finally. It's when these other folks need to take a page out of USAG and Only Good Vibes mentality, because this is the way to success. Good on him, good victory, good performance. Didn't see a lot from Mr. Mercer. We're gonna have to see if he actually belongs in TWS. I don't know what kind of talent level they got down there, Benny, in TWC, but clearly for him to be a 3-time world champion of his home promotion and to come out here and basically just get manhandled by Only Good Vibes does not bode well or speak well to TCW. So, I've never heard of him. I would have to look at some tape of what kind of talent they got down there, but clearly they need some more. That was a piss poor showing by Mr. Mike Mercer. And then I'll stop.
Cowboy Benny, anything you want to add to that?
No, I'm not the type of person to throw salt on wounds.
Cowboy Benny, I will notice you haven't gave us one of your patented showing thumbs up yet tonight.
There's nothing to thumbs up here right now. There's nothing to thumbs up here.
I was going to say, give me something to thumbs up. I'll do it.
Well, this just in, we have a big announcement from my no good for nothing brother, Rude Boy Mitch. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all are enjoying Macho Monday. I know I am. So far, from what I've seen, it's been a fantastic show. But I do have a major announcement.
So we are.
I have read the tabloids. I have kept up with the social media. And I have definitely heard Cowboy Benny, and Mr. T. Higgs, thank you for your good work, and I appreciate
You got it, boss man. You got it, baby.
No
saying
problem,
what
boss.
needs to be said in terms of what's
Anything
best
for
for
you.
business.
Anything for you,
And
boss man.
I appreciate
Whatever you
you
need.
putting up with, well, you know who. Talking about
Yeah,
me,
it's not easy.
let's get to the
Anytime.
matter at hand.
Anytime. It's
Ladies
my
and
pleasure.
gentlemen, I have been working with Patrick Quinn. We have found the perfect ambassador for the women's division over there in UWF. So I am very excited to announce that we are going to help out even more with the big tournament going on prime time.
Oh yeah.
So next week, you all called for it. You all wanted it. So ladies and gentlemen, officially next week is TWS Women's Night, where we will be holding qualifiers leading up to that prestigious tournament happening in UWF. I know you all are excited. I certainly am. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What a
yeah,
beautiful announcement by the boss.
I'm excited for that. I'll be there bright and early with bells on. Maybe even
Oh,
a
yeah.
whistle.
Hey, blow the whistle.
Hey, I ain't blowing nothing. They gonna blow the whistle.
Really?
Come here,
I
little
can't
mama. Let me
believe.
whisper in
Why
your
do you,
ear.
why do
Give
you guys
right like you hear.
why do you guys praise that guy? You know he's all about himself. You think that
Let me tell you something. You see,
Oh my God.
Yeah, let me
Here we
whisper and
go.
twerk, yeah.
Yeah,
Baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah. Sex shooter now. Bang, bang. What you say, nice boy?
Why do you guys praise him so much? You know he doesn't care about the women. He's all about himself. It's all
You know
about
why?
himself.
I tell you why. You know why? Because this is the type of leadership that goes on a public platform and
That's right.
publicly calls
That's
us
right.
out on the good that we do.
That's
All right. He doesn't point out our flaws. He doesn't yell at us for not doing something that we would like to
wanna
do
do.
on our own.
Yeah,
You
right,
know,
you know.
he allows us to be free and to be ourselves. And he
Yeah.
praises that we do a great job. That is why
Yes.
we love the
Yes.
man so much. That is why he is a champion. Not only that, he allows people across the world, across the whole United States of America.
These United States.
He allows them all to save 10% by using code RUDE when they
That's
order their
right.
juju.
That's right.
Now
Isn't
that
that
is a
straight up?
man of the people.
Yes.
That is a
Yes.
man who is a champion.
And it's just so good to know that him and Mr. Quinn are working along together with the UWF ambassador and former TWS Women's World Champion Hustle Dice, put on this great event that will honor women's wrestling and bring it and take it to the next level. The women who will be able to compete in this tournament and be able to participate and show the world what they can do on Women's Night in TWS and eventually culminate in the finals for a brand new prize. Target will be sponsoring this and giving out a check to the woman who wins, okay, as well as a beautiful commensurate belt that will honor a great female wrestler. If you're young girls watching at home, if you're young ladies watching at home the show right now, you want to be a professional wrestler one day, you need to go ahead and Google YouTube's Manami Toyota, the Black Widow. She is a legend in this sporting business, and if it was not for her inspiring so many women in this business to be a part of professional wrestling, y'all might not be here today. So we're going to honor her, TWS and UWF together, honor the women with a women's night to show off what they can do that will culminate in a finals match for a beautiful prize, a beautiful commensurate belt to honor women's wrestling. That's what it's about. This is what the women deserve. TK.
That's right.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to make you guys even more happier since we're praising the women right now as far as everything you said. Our next bout here is Monster Pumpkin in action. So we're going to go down to the ring and let them do their thing.
Wait, you said you're going to make us happier. Are you not going to be here? Are you leaving?
No, I'm here, but, you know, You guys
Okay.
are doing such a phenomenal job. I just don't want to intervene.
Again, with the passive aggressiveness. There you go.
Again, it's just you
I
can't
swear
help
to God,
yourself.
I
It's
swear to
phenomenal.
God,
It's
rude
phenomenal.
boy is actually nice, and nice boy is the rude one.
I agree.
But here come the tag team champions.
Good
Good
Lord.
God
Here
Almighty!
they come for
Look
sure.
at the pumpkin pies on the champion's backsides. Good God!
Good
The
Lord. Can we get
nips
the reverse angle again?
harder than ever. You never seen nips this hard on gladiators
Oh,
before.
there we go. Look at it
Okay.
swaying. It's just swaying in the wind. It's just,
The brutality, the
Good Lord.
savagery of Monster Pumpkin, as they are the dominating force in professional women's wrestling today.
yes, they are. They are very dominant. There's a lot of pumpkin going on and a whole lot of mama, too.
Now, these two are in line to defend their tag team championship belts against Pussy Power at Taco Treat this month later. I'm excited to see that match go down. As Nero, the Divergent One, comes out. We haven't seen her in tag team competition in such a while. And her amazing partner that we also haven't seen in a while, Miss Killer Bunny, as these two tag team have been doing very well as far as showing wise, but they're just not quite there where they need to be to win the big one. So, excited to see them back in action tonight, but they got a tough task because they are facing the TWS Women's Tag Team Champions of the world.
Not for the belt. This is just an exhibition, right?
This is just an exhibition. It's a warm-up to see, and you definitely know that Pussy Power has got their eye on this match because of the fact that they will be facing Monster Pumpkin at Taco Treat.
Yeah. Should be an all-time great match. All-time great match.
As Miss Killer Bunny comes down to the ring, this woman is a fierce competitor. She is very brutal in the ring. She doesn't care about nobody. And let's see her in action tonight. Crowd is very pumped up here. Looks like you can definitely tell they're excited to see the champs tonight in action. As Mama Pumpkin and Nero start this thing off. Melinda back in the ring here on the officiating crew. Wonder if there's going to be a little animosity here with Melinda and Mama sharing the ring together.
Well, I don't know, but she's been the referee for every goddamn match we've seen tonight, so there's definitely some animosity somewhere.
Hankins was out here during 2 matches.
I wasn't paying attention.
Of course.
Oh, listen, I'm definitely paying attention now, so you better watch it. Nice boy.
Yeah, see, we got a tag here. Susie Monster, Irish Whip, big ol' toss.
You talk about animosity. Look at Melinda not even watching the match. She's over there staring off in the corner talking to fans.
Susie up on the top corner thinking about flying, but rethought it. Comes over, right hand to Miss Killer Bunny. Another right hand.
Oh, she looked like she was trying to give a right hand to Melinda. She should.
Elbow to the back. Elbow to the back. Rebounding off the ropes. Quick pin. One count. You know, I would like to see Susie Monster make another run for the TWS Women's Championship. What do you think? Does that make a hindrance here with one of your best friends being the world heavyweight champion, or is there a point? Is there a point where you go, it's your turn to?
Obviously, that why would they want to jeopardize what they got going with the tag team titles when they worked so hard to acquire those titles, and once they got them, Mama Pumpkin decided she wanted to try her hand in singles competition. That's all that happened. Why are you always trying to create division and disarray amongst people who love one another?
He likes drama. He likes the drama.
No wonder they treat you the way they treat you on family reunions. Mm-hmm. No wonder when you go over their house for Thanksgiving, they don't eat with you. You're a sad man, nice boy. You're a real sad man.
You're just so sad. It's so sad.
As Susie Monster here, taking it to Miss Killer Bunny, as we seen the test of strength from Mama breaking a hold earlier. Big kick from Miss Killer Bunny. Miss Killer Bunny really taking it to Susie Monster right now.
You're laughing to keep from crying, and it's okay, nice boy. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm not
I want to say it's not his fault, but God damn it, it is.
It's 100% his fault. You know, if you think about it, he's a twin. He's a twin, right? He was born dividing. It's crazy. He was born literally dividing. He divided cells in order to become a person. It's insane.
The selfishness, man.
He's been doing it all your life. Look at you. You're a selfish heathen.
Look at the anima. Look at the. I can't even talk. Jesus Christ.
You want to talk about selfishness and animosity? Think about your mama's womb, nice boy. Your mama's womb, all right?
Oh, fuck.
Expert teamwork here by Monster Pumpkin with the double T.
Big flatliner by Mama Pumpkin as she goes up. Here she goes. 450 senton splash.
Well, that was beautiful.
1, 2, 3, and it's all over. Monster Pumpkin with a great ending.
Beautiful, beautiful victory.
You're not kicking it out of that at all, man. That was beautiful. The extension she got, the spin and rotation she got, it was something of pure genius.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What a phenomenal showing there by Monster Pumpkin, just showing you why they are the TWS Tag Team Champions of the world. I know Pussy Power was definitely keeping an eye on that match. That was a phenomenal match, and we appreciate everybody there that enjoyed it. Hard-felt battle. Near a Divergent One and Miss Killer Bunny. I'm not sure what's going on. You might need to go back to the woodwork, the drawing board, and figure out what's going on here in your team, because so far you're just not in sync. You're not there. And Monster Pumpkin is definitely there. They know what it's all about, and it's exciting to see when that match goes down on October 29th at Taco Treat for Pussy Power and Monster Pumpkin. I can't wait to see that match. Cowboy Benny?
Yes, I agree. I can't wait to see it either. Bring them back out again. Let them mess all goddamn night. I'm excited for next week, actually. Tired of seeing these fake ass men wrestling coming out here with half ass costumes and stupid ass names. I'm tired of it. They don't take this seriously, and it's about time that they sit in the back and let the women take control so they can see what it's like to be a pro wrestler.
I really wonder if more of the signees for TWS had went through the Patrick Quinn Invitational, would that have been for the better, Benny? Because
maybe
you look at the staples of TWS. Most of the men that came through that tournament specifically are still or have been champions. They are at the top of TWS. You got the Daddy Nasty divisions. You got the new Grand Prix champion of the world, the best in the world, we have to say now, in short fuse. You just look at you got the champion, Mr. Rude Boy Mitch himself. You look at the men who competed in that tournament and where they're at, and then you look at a lot of the talent on the men's division side in TWS, did not compete in the Invitational, did not compete in the Grand Prix, and you look where they're at, and you're right. The women in TWS are absolutely embarrassing the men. I mean, the only shining spot, really, when you think about it, is the champion Necro, possibly. But look how long it took him to get himself together. He was out there playing touch butt for the longest time.
Mm-hmm,
but really, the only real true bright spot is Cam Combo, the young Thundercat. If I was Cam, I'd be like, hey man, look, maybe I need to start wrestling the women around here to kind of better myself, because damn sure ain't gonna find it over here in this men's division.
Right. I mean, again, we call it every week, though. This is the women's show. That's why next week is officially the women's show. It's going to be exciting to see all those qualifying matches, and then whoever they take, however they draw the drawing board up, however it goes down, to see the most fierce women competitors dabble over in the UWF area. Yes. So I'm excited to see it. I know you all joke with me, but I'm not. I'm down with the ladies. I like the ladies. Just saying.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. How do you dabble fiercely? Can you show us? How do you dabble fiercely?
I mean, you dabble as in you go in and you touch your water and you make it a little aggressive.
Whoa, you touch what? What the hell?
You touch the water.
No. Benny. He going down the road. We can't follow.
Yeah, we can't. We don't want to follow
this.
That's
kind of like that's got something to do with one of them flashlights of his or flashlight, whatever you call them. Real. We ain't going down that road with him.
I think it's time for a Juju Energy commercial.
Absolutely.
No, actually, it's not time for any commercial. Apologize about that. It's time to get back down to the action as far as T. Higgs just said about all the UWF alumni in that amazing tournament that we had for the Grand Prix Championship. And this individual has thought very unlikely and not been very happy with TWS and a lot of the competitors in it. So as we go down to the arena, we're going to see him in action one more time. And let's see if he can start building some momentum here in TWS.
As we go back and forth, as we go.
Wu-Tang is for the children, okay? Who the hell is this?
I don't know. Without a musical cue to link with the wrestler, I have no idea who's coming out. Have to wait and see when the fog and the thick clears. Oh, it's the young Thundercat himself, the man who stood up to Rude Boy Mitch and says, "You will not bully me. You will treat me with respect that I have earned. I am Pierce Hirsch, and I am here to be a champion." Look at Pierce go. Had an incredible match against the man who knocks and Wolf in the GP semifinals. Did not have enough in the tank to get the job done. Fell short, but it is so good to see him back in the TWS arena. But no, in the dirt sheets, Mr. Rude Boy Mitch does not particularly care for Mr. Pierce Perch. A lot of folks don't care for Pierce Perch, but I'll tell you one thing, Pierce Perch is a competitor. That's the word that comes to mind when I think of Pierce Perch. And there is a never say die, never say never, never quit attitude about Pierce that is infectious. And I have nothing but high hopes. The man has the size, the speed, and athleticism to be a champion. And he will one day.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
As he's going up against King's Gamer tonight. Again, Pierce Perch has made it definitely clear that he is tired of being bullied around here and he needs to be booked correctly. And he wants to fight the toughest and the baddest. And Rude Boy Mitch sent him up against this guy who has not technically had a win yet here in TWS. So, we're going to see exactly what Pierce Perch thinks of all of this as we are in action here tonight.
Well, King's Gamer has not found success. The rumors had it that he was on Skid Row along with a lot of TWS alumni like Tws. You know, you can tell, while he's kept his size, a lot of that's due to the bloat and swelling from alcoholism. But it's just good to see somebody like King's Gamer getting, Rude Boy Mitch is very charitable. Your brother's very charitable, and he wants to see people who kind of hit rock bottom do better for themselves. So you can look at King's Gamer and just tell that the man is smelly. He doesn't bathe properly, and he's clearly suffering from alcoholism. But if he can get clean, get on the good foot, he might be okay. So this is not what he wants, though. Pierce Perch is basically going to brutalize King's Gamer for the better part of 15 to 20 minutes. And we're just going to have to sit here and call it. That's what's going to happen.
Pierce Perch here on top of King's Gamer here. Really taking it to him. Not messing around tonight. I wonder if there's a little bit of frustration here as far as what the fallout there of the Grand Prix tournament, and wondering where Pierce Perch's headspace is.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. He's got to be proud. That's the real question. Is he proud of his body of work so far in his career? He has nothing to hang his hat about, but there was visible frustration in the locker room being shown by Pierce after he lost to Wolf in the Grand Prix semifinals. So it's a very valid question. Where is his head at? Is he back focused? Is he understanding that he had a phenomenal showing and he just fell a little short, and it's just time to get back on the right track, stay focused, and get better? Or is he going to let this loss really eat at him and kind of derail his career? This is somebody who I can see having a great rivalry with Cam Combo someday. This is somebody who I can see rivaling some of the top guys in the business, but he's got to be, it's the mental thing with Pierce. He's got to be able to understand that there's a process, that patience is of the utmost importance. And if you're overzealous, if you're too quick, like you're seeing right here while he's getting manhandled by King's Game, if you don't know how to take your time, you're going to get rolled. And you don't want that with somebody like Pierce. He's too talented for that.
Absolutely. Tonight in this match we have Tyrone here counting. First time we've seen Tyrone here in the officiating career, so it's nice to see some new faces.
Why is his name Tyrone? Are you sure that's not Barry?
I'm pretty sure it's Tyrone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You can go ask him if you want, Benny, but I'm pretty sure it's Tyrone. At least that's what it says here on my notes.
You got notes? You know how to write? Don't lie to us, man. He don't know how to write. Why he say that on national television? He got notes. Everybody know he don't know how to goddamn write.
You know he wants to be me so bad. You know, he steals my thumb up, then he steals my notes.
You ain't sue him about that because you know he ain't got no money for no lawyer.
I'm about to talk to his brother. Maybe get him on a match here to punish him.
First pitch here with a pinfall. 1-2. Almost a 3 count there. See a little bit of frustration here. You could tell he has got a seriously focused look in his eye tonight. He looks like he's tired of being up against nobodies, apparently, is from what he said in the back. And he is definitely here making a statement tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the nasty kicks to the rib. He's trying to hurt somebody. Look at this. Look at this. As he just continues with a barrage of kicks.
We're looking.
Well, this is what I said earlier about how he was just going to come out here and brutalize
nice boy.
King's Gamer. Like I this is what I said. You know, King's Gamer is he's a drunk. He's a drunk, and you know.
He be drinking. He's a drunk and he be drinking.
Massive double arm DDT. King's Gamer looks absolutely out.
Well, yeah, you know, it's hard to be in it when you need alcohol to function. I mean, you know, it's
and it's
just,
all
you know,
over.
What did I say, fellas? What did I say, Betty? He was just
Gamer
was just gonna roll him.
Trying to show some respect
No,
here.
not from Pierce. No, Pierce doesn't respect people who can't have the discipline and the focus.
Pierce slaps his hand away and says, "Get out of my ring."
Yes, that's right,
wow.
Pierce. Pierce is not. I know this young man. I've seen him in the gym. He trains every day. Just saw the vignette when he was going out to the semifinals. He was in there with Loudmouth and Boppy the Bip. He's in the gym and this is much to the dirt sheet chagrin where Mr. Rude Boy was actually thinking about terminating his deal with Mr.
He was. He did not want him performing here at TWS for some reason.
And it was just like he's a hard worker. He's in, like I said in the vignette, I'm in the gym every day. I train every day. I'm gonna be a champion. Quote, every day. Okay. Pierce takes this profession as serious as anybody I've ever seen. So to be in the ring and have to share the ring with a man who's a drunk, you know, and just got off a Skid Row with a couple other old TWS legends and is trying to get a check, maybe to go to rehab, maybe to stay away from that devil's juice, stop drinking from the devil's tea, you know. Pierce has no respect for somebody like that because Pierce has never done anything like that. Pierce doesn't think he's better than anybody else, but Pierce understands that he's challenged in this world and he will rise to the occasion for any challenge that he has to meet. So the level of dedication and the discipline and the work Pierce puts in, when he sees somebody who has all the gifts, who's been a champion, squander that, he has no respect for somebody like that. And I don't know what possessed King's Gamer. Maybe it was a lack of alcohol. Maybe he was drunk right now in that match. Who knows? Do we test people before they go in the ring? I don't know.
Clearly, Visions is still wrestling.
That's a good point, Benny. That's a very good point. But to see that he had the audacity to he didn't even know this man from a can of paint. He thought, hey, I'll just shake his hand after beat on me real bad and, you know, go on by my day, get my money, buy my little fifth, my little quart pint, whatever it is, my 24 pack, whatever he needs to get through the night. Okay. To think that he would reach out and shake his hand back is just a fool's game. It was never going to happen.
You got to be
kudos to Pierce Perch for taking care of business. Okay, because that's what it's all about. Rude Boy Mitch, the boss man, has seen the level of talent that Pierce Perch possesses, Benny, and he has backed off of his personal chagrins to Mr. Pierce Perch and allowed this man to thrive. I'm telling you right now, Pierce Perch very soon will be a threat to everybody in the divisions who are competing for championships. This man is phenomenal. If you don't believe me, go back to prime time and watch the match he put on against the man who knocks. I'm talking instant classic. I mean, to survive that kind of beating from the man who knocks, nice boy, and to nearly pull it out. And just, I mean, it was an absolutely incredible display of the human spirit that I've ever seen.
Yes, it was.
Like,
Very beautiful match.
Completely agree. I do have to give you guys a little praise tonight. You guys have been on fire all night, and
we
I
don't
really
want
do
to praise. We don't. We know
try to kiss our ass now.
praise, because at the top of the hour you were trying to get me fired. You
Yes,
were trying to get rid of Benny. Benny
Yep.
almost put the phone call in the benign because he was tired of dealing with you. You know, when we talk about a gauntlet match between Catherine, you know, we need to let you know something nice. But it's a gauntlet just working with you sometimes for me and Benny. How does that make you feel? It's a gauntlet.
Well, I don't mean to cut you
we
off.
have to go through.
Look, he don't even care. He don't even care.
But you got somebody here walking down the ring right now. Someone you said a covenant name of. Visions himself.
Daddy Nasty. The Daddy Nasty himself. Liddy McDiddy.
That is the quickest this man has been in the ring ever. This is the quickest he's ever entered that ring in all of TWS history.
The wrapping paper shirt on.
Or the drug-infused katanas on his back.
See what this maniac has to say.
So let's talk about this obsessed fan running his mouth in the ring about me, Mr. Cam Comments. This second-rate dark match jobber is so worried about me that I came out just to say a few words, and he's so scared that he loses his damn match to Ganja. I didn't even lay hands on this fool, and he shook to his core. What kind of champion loses his match because a rat came to ringside? I'll tell you what kind of champion. A fucking coward. Forget about what you heard about the Cowardly Lion. TWS got a cowardly champion. You want to know why he's scared? I'll tell you why he's scared. He's scared because everyone knows that his win against Renegade was a sham, a lie, a fraud. Renegade's arm was up. The pin wasn't fucking real. We want a champion that's going to be the face of this company, not someone who's going to lie and cheat his way up the damn ladder. Now I'm talking directly to you, Cam. You said you were going to stalk me everywhere I went. You said you were going to drive by my house. Well, I tell you what, Cam. If you were to drive by my house, take a look in my kitchen window, and you could see your girlfriend bent the fuck over my kitchen counter screaming for Daddy McNasty. I already had Nate Payne's wife. I can tell you, I'm definitely not above taking the cow you got waiting at home. You also referred to this as a game. You also said that you were player 2. Well, that's probably because you weren't talented enough to come in first place, bro. You couldn't clean the dirt off the bottom of my boots. If you want a piece of me, you better fucking bring your best. Anything else is just wasting my goddamn time.
The baddest man on the planet.
Good
has
Lord.
spoken.
Oh, wait, hold on this nigga. What's going on here? Wait, I hear music.
I think I hear music.
Are we in TWS?
Yes. You know they got a small budget for music. Yeah.
Oh, only the champions get music. Right.
Yes.
Oh, okay then.
Well. This hardcore man himself, this maniac, Mr. Visions, has a mouth. And he sure knows how to run that very mouth of his. So I must say, from his mouth came the absolute worst promo I've ever heard. But this, what I'm telling you right now, this ain't no promo. This ain't no joke, boy. This is real life. And the real life
extreme prejudice
is the very reality that we're facing right now. And the reality is that all these false claims you made on me aren't true. I didn't come here for false claims and lies. I came here for titles, I came here for money, and I came here for glory. So let's address these lies and claims that were made on me, shall we? Here we go, let's go down the list. First things he says, I am a jobber. If I were a jobber, then my name would be Dazzler. But that's not the case. So therefore, that's a lie.
That's very true.
You say that I am a cheater, but I don't do low blows or use brass knuckles, have I? So that's a lie. You don't even go out of your way. You go as far as to say I'm a cowardly champion? See, that's where you draw the line. Here's the problem. You talk about me and you act, not know, you act like you know me. But you're mistaken. You don't know me. You don't even know where I'm from or where I've been. I'm from the hood. I'm from the filth-infested houses. I'm from the houses that are filled with disgusting walls and cracks all over. The hood ain't so sweet and the hood ain't so nice and the hood broke me down. It taught me to be a fighter. It taught me to never run from a fight, and I've never ran from a fight. I enjoy the fights. And even then when the fights aren't so nice, even then when the action and the intensity isn't so nice back to me, I've always learned my lesson, and I've always stood to my ground, and I'm still here every damn day. So it's not that who am I? It's who the hell are you? So before you be dumb enough to make a claim about me, please do your research first. But speaking of dumb, I expected this from a dumbass like you, because with a face like that and a haircut like that, it makes you look like a stupid homeless hyena. You sure aren't the sharpest tool in the shed, are you? However, one smart thing you said all day was don't waste your time. Now I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Don't waste your time because you have nothing left to give. Don't waste your time because you have no fuel left in the tank. Don't waste your time because damn sure there is no more steam on Visions. But there's all steam ahead for Cam Combos. You don't like me because I am the future. You don't like me because I've done everything right with my career from the ground up. And you sure as hell don't like me because in a few years I won't be retired and in a retirement home while I'm here as the new big thing. So, a valuable lesson we learned today is that time is a very valuable thing. Time, of course, is money. But more importantly, your time is up and my time is now.
Cam just cold clocks Vision out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
No, Cam. Oh,
wow.
No.
I'm here for it. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
Holy smokes.
Finally, the men wrestling here in TWS have woken up and have delivered some of the best talking we have ever seen here at TWS, okay? These two men are not only gonna talk the talk, they're gonna walk the walk, okay? You know who can definitely pay attention? This was a master class, if you will, of promo etiquette, okay? Where is that fool Lames Matter? He needs to pay attention to what's going on. Very concise, very to the point, very motivated by what they were saying. Not all over the goddamn place like he's playing pinball with words. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time to be alive here in TWS. I cannot wait to see what these two men do to each other, and I cannot wait to see who comes out on top.
First things first, where the hell is Rude Boy Mitch? He needs to step in right now. Short Fuse comes out with Mr. Primetime to the ring at Extreme Prejudice. What's that about? Short Fuse is shaking hands with the Wolf after he beats him for the Grand Prix Championship. What's that about? Renegade failed to defeat Manolo Brigante, failed to clear his good name, and is now buried alive. What's that about? And now you got the last two members possibly solid members in complete and utter disarray. Mr. Rude Boy Mitch, your house is burning down. You need to put the fire out immediately. Step in between these two men. Cam Combos is the future of professional wrestling. And as much faith and hope and belief I have in the young Thundercat Cam Combos, we know he can be a bit of a hothead. We know he can play checkers as opposed to playing chess sometimes. Okay. And we know he is prone to making miscalculated decisions based on his emotions. He did that when he did the job to Aladdin. He got his get back, but that was ill-advised behavior. What if he would have lost that match? It came close to losing that match the second time around. Nice boy. What if Cam would have lost to Aladdin, the Prince of Persia, 2 times back to back? Where would Cam Combos be at right now? You got to think the game. You got to play the game, Cam. Now, understand you have a problem with the Guadalajara supplement machine. We saw what happened in the match. We all saw it. We understand that he's up your butt crack. We understand that he doesn't like you. We understand that nobody, particularly in Project Ego, cares for you besides Mr. Rude Boy Mitch. And we never really know where the blueprint stands on anything because he's always to himself. But what you got to understand, young Thundercat, is that you are a valuable prize to this organization, to the UWF, Mr. Rude Boy Mitch, and barking up the tree of a binge happy, supplement eating, steroided out, hanging with Big Papa Pump and his entourage, as Benny said, on a complete bender, popped up on Juju energy. That ain't what you want. Now I know you wasn't in the venue for Extreme Prejudice, but if you would have saw what happened, and that damn maniac, Benny and Nice Boy said it right. We don't think the Maniac Championship is a good thing. We think it's a curse, that it drives men to be beasts, to be out of their damn minds. It drives men to be unhinged. It was held by a psychotic, ice cream selling, death worshiping clown Cam. Okay? And now the man who holds this title is vicious. I'm not saying you gotta be afraid. I know you're not afraid, young Thundercat. You ain't afraid of nothing. But you got to be wise. Mm-hmm. You got to be wise. This man defeated 3 of the most dangerous men in pro wrestling last night. Hit them all. Was happy when they found out he was taking on 3. Was saw the damn video, his little vlog it did. He's out of his damn mind screaming at Big Papa Pump for supplement. Damn, you got to be smart. That's all I'm saying. You got to move smart. And getting out there, putting yourself in harm's way to say a few words and then jaw-jacking them and then hitting them back, now he's going to put you on his radar. And he ain't about all this technicality. He ain't about all this brutality. This man is a wild man. You got a wild man in your sights. You better know how to deal with it. You better start talking to Rude. You better stay your ass up at Eagle Fang and get better and become a black belt. I'm telling you right now, Ken, you got to get better right now because you're barking up a tree you're probably not ready for. You're going to find out.
Absolutely.
Rude Boy Mitch needs to step up immediately.
Absolutely. I know that. The house is on fire and I love it. I absolutely love every bit of it. Rude deserves every single bit of what's happening to him, and it's all gonna burn to the ground.
Do you want a game like a champion? Enhance your limit. And get your juju on. And you can be a champion. And with your next purchase for Juju Energy, use code RUDE to get 10% off your next purchase. And
when it gets dark outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live for our main event of the evening, the Gauntlet. Catherine will go through 5 professional wrestlers to climb her way up to the mountain to face Wild One Double XL for that Juju Championship.
And there she goes, being accompanied to the ring by Melinda, the reigning, defending hardcore sit-down champion, the beast incarnate herself, the Amazon goddess that is Catherine. When you talk about domination, when you talk about obliteration, when you talk about literal living Armageddon, you are looking at the 7-foot-tall beast incarnate, knit as hard as uranium. Catherine is ready and primed to do some damage.
Let's see who is her first opponent. Oh, Admiral Pink has stepped up to the plate, huh?
Okay, all right.
Now, tell us the rules, nice boy. What has to happen in this gauntlet match? Does she have to win every single one? What happens if she loses?
She does have to win every single match. If she does lose, it is all over, and the other individuals will have a chance to face the remaining folks, or professional wrestlers, they may be able to claim their chance as #1 contendership. Anybody has a chance here.
Oh, so this is a #1 contendership gauntlet thing.
Absolutely.
With the focus of the Amazon being the winner. Got it. Seemed like it was unnecessary. Like all that jumping around just to do that.
Well, I mean, we've seen Catherine go through so many individuals here, and she's dominated so many. So, if you ask me, and you wanted to be a betting person, you should put your money on Catherine, because I don't see anybody taking her down.
Well, a lot of the women, like for example, she's ran through Avril Pink before, so she knows everything Avril Pink has to offer. And what we're seeing right now is textbook display of the beast incarnate.
Pure domination.
This is not the Catherine we saw against Mama Pumpkin. It goes back to what I said about just the mentality, the psychology of it all that's going on with Catherine. This is the Catherine that we're used to seeing, which is more brutal, aggressive, and just more on the attack. That we saw a very timid and gunshot Catherine that faced Mama Pumpkin back on Guac Royale.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. As you can see, Melinda finally looks like she's going to get a break here, as we have Hankins here in the match here calling the action.
Good old Hankins.
Sorry, not Hankins. Jenkins. Sorry, Jenkins.
No, it's Hankins.
Sorry.
What the hell are you talking about? It's not
wait,
Jenkins.
I thought it was Jenkins.
He don't even know.
Hankins.
No,
you don't
that's
even
Hankins.
You've been calling matches. How many matches have you called? I'm gonna tell Hankins this too. How many matches have you called and you don't know the names of the damn refs?
Everyone.
Really?
Every last one of them.
We should expect this sort of behavior coming up, because when he ever a pay-per-view on the line, he's on fire. But as soon as we get back to the regular road shows, he's just like, I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Okay.
That sounds like him.
Okay. All right.
Catherine here in the ring here, really taking it to Avril. Avril hasn't really had much offense this whole match. Big rude drop. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Catherine picks up the first victory with a rude drop.
Of course.
And she looks ready.
Hasn't even broken a sweat.
As Julie comes out, the Dommy Mommy comes out.
Never fought her before. So I'm
She
going to
has.
say something that I normally don't usually get an opportunity to say. She hasn't fought Catherine, has she?
She has not fought Catherine. Correct.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the Donnie Mommy. I don't know whoever coerced her into doing this, but they didn't give her all the details. I hope to God that her medical bills are manageable after this match, because this is just she's out there playing rock guitar, guitar hero, cockadoodle, whatever you want to call it, and she doesn't understand that she's about to get brutalized.
Well, yes, as you can see over here, Catherine really looks like she's just eyeing her like she's a piece of meat, and she looks hungry.
She needs to be doing all this. She needs to be focused on turning around and basically telling Hankins, look, I made a mistake, I forfeit, and I'll go back to the back.
As
she's taking a mighty awful long time just to get her ass whooped, Billy.
The fact that she's got a full entrance during a gauntlet match is ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever, though.
Well, the Dami Mommy very strong when it comes to her patented maneuver, the clam clamp. Maybe
that's
if
not
she
happening here. No.
I mean, can you at least give a little faith? I mean, you're a holy man. Like, what's going on here?
Don't you ever question my faith in the Lord. Don't you ever bring up my faith in the Lord, you heathen, unbaptized, uneducated fool.
You selfish twin. You selfish twin of a son of a bitch. How dare you question the... How dare you question the faith of
Cain, sucker. You are Cain, job checker. Don't you ever bring up the faith of Higglesworth III.
The power of the six shooters compel you.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
No, what makes no sense is that you ever better not do that again. Take off my belt and do something your mammy and your pappy should have did a long time ago to get you right.
Okay. Well, Catherine here at work, really showing the athleticism and the dominance as we all expected to see.
No, I expected to see. Then you tried to reprimand me about it when I said no clam trap wasn't happening. That's
right. He did try. He been trying to micromanage this whole goddamn table all night.
All night long.
Passive aggressive self. Shame on you. You know, I'm gonna send you an email.
Wait, what?
That's right. I'm gonna send you an email how I feel, and then later on I'm gonna say, as per my last email.
That's
you know,
right.
You like to be passive aggressive and all.
Ass.
I'm not doing
the
that.
The subject line of the email is gonna say phenomenal.
I'm not doing that.
What you not doing?
Totally not doing that.
What are you not doing, nice boy? What are you not doing, nice boy?
Ball by Catherine.
I tell you what you're not doing. You're not calling the match like you're supposed to be, nice boy.
You know, last time I checked, there's 3 of us on this table.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, last time I checked, this is your show. And your brother's show. Ain't it, nice boy?
Rude drop out of nowhere. Another one on the Dami Mommy. She kicks out,
It can't be a rude drop because she's not rude. It has to be something else.
Good. That's a very good point, Benny.
You keep calling every cutter a rude drop. He doesn't own the cutter.
I heard it was patented somewhere.
I might lie to you. Oh, here goes this creepy shit again.
She's going to that place, Benny. And when she goes to that place, she turns it up to another level.
Well,
absolute domination.
I met a lady in Tijuana that could do that, but the ending was different.
1, 2,
all right, well, you're going to win next time we're down there with the Los Talks because you're going to have to call her up.
Oh, yeah.
Catherine takes out another individual and still looks fresh as fresh can be.
No one.
Well, she get like 5 minutes between each one to rest for the entrances.
That's a good point, Benny. That's a good point.
Miss Kitty in the building tonight. She's gonna try her chances here.
Yeah,
Can we be honest
not
here
like
for a
this.
second? Can we be honest
Not
here
like
for a
this.
second? There
Not
has
like
not
this.
been one wrestler that she has come across that even could stand a chance. I mean, these are new
Not one.
people.
Well, they're not even new. They've been here and they just haven't had any success because, I mean, look at it. She's coming out here with kitty ears on, and that's fine to come out and, let everybody know you love your feline. Then if you keep them on, like, you're not taking this serious. That's a detriment to your ability to perform.
Keep it on if she like. I don't have a problem with her keeping anything on.
Not realizing who her opponent is, she's coming out here modeling and dancing. Like, you need to take this a bit more serious because this lady is really about to beat the shit out of you. So you need to be a little bit more serious and focused on the task at hand. To come out here and try to show your whip appeal ain't gonna get it.
Nope, it ain't at all.
Look at it. Look at the. You see the difference, Benny, of Kitty
Lord, I see
and of
something.
Catherine, of the focus and determination of the beast they call it. It already started with elbows. Kitty countless here.
We need to pay attention to Melinda on the outside too. She looked like she's up to something as well over there, shaking her arm and everything.
Possible. It's possible, but again, you're wrestling in kitty ears. This is not a furry competition. This is a gladiatorial.
I'm not really mad at it.
I know, Benny, but you got to understand that at some point you got to take that stuff off and get down to business.
Oh, take it all off and get down to business. If you ask me. But it's okay to leave the ears on every now and then.
She's missing everything. She's clearly the ring rust is clearly evident. To think that she could just hold Catherine over her shoulders like that for an absorbent amount of time is just foolishness all the way around. And now she's got to pay the price. Big knee to the face. Catherine launches her from her backside. Now she's going to begin breaking down the limbs, inflicting pain on Kitty until she decides which way she wants to finish her off. She's blowing the kiss to the crowd. This is the Catherine that we're used to seeing. The domination and just the strength, the absolute brutality and savagery of it all. Another knee breaker across the back of the head this time.
Just pure dominance here that we're looking. I mean, come on, like, you might as well just put her at the front of the line, Rude. This is ridiculous. She doesn't really need to battle all these women.
Well, I'm glad somebody said it.
I mean, I think he's just doing this to, kind of discourage others that might be wondering about this whole so-called tournament thing. He's discouraging and separating the riffraff from ever even trying to attempt to be a part of it. Which
it makes sense.
I commend them for it because clearly these women would never make it.
Never. And it also discourages people going in his office demanding shit.
That's true. That's true too. Yeah, you want to demand something? Okay. Just for that player, you get to go one-on-one with Catherine.
Yeah, maybe I should go in and start making demands. I'm not scared to get in there.
You're not allowed in there. You see the sign when you walk past it. Don't stop with the lies, man. What's wrong with you?
He can't help himself. He can't help himself.
Everybody sees the sign on Mr. Rude Boy Mitch's door. Nice boy, my twin brother is not allowed at my door. Everybody knows you have to send him an email just to talk to him. Everybody.
There's no open door policy here at TWS.
Not for him. For us, we walk anytime we want.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice, but
I'm sorry, Benny. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sometimes the truth hurts. We had a whole segment earlier about the truth,
He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening.
Big slam there by Kitty. Very impressive to be able to pick up the beast like that, but it's just not enough. Oh my God. Oh my God. Punch to the face. Off the turnbuckle. Massive clothesline into a running bulldog. Good God.
We had this conversation. Every bulldog is a running bulldog.
Look at this massive choke slam. And we're about to see it again. This crazy, deranged thing she does, skating across the ring like that.
Well, I believe it's some sort of ceremony on Amazon yoga she does to channel the strength of her ancestors from the mascara and channel that strength and energy into brutalizing her opponents for the pinfall. So, I mean, I've had conversations with the Beast and Colin. She's been welcoming enough to enlighten me on her trajectory. But as we know, that in TWS, a finisher is not a finisher. And that you need to do your finisher several times before you can acquire a victory. That's due to the fact that a lot of competitors in TWS love to keep themselves hydrated with Juju Energy, of which you can buy at JujuEnergy.com. And you can also save 10% using the code RUDE. That's RUDE. Code RUDE. 10% off at JujuEnergy.com. Watch out.
Good God, that was beautiful, Higgs. Yet again, another beautiful segue into another beautiful promo.
You know how we do. You know how we do.
I'm just trying to show you that I appreciate the effort.
Oh, I know,
that you
Benny.
do.
Benny, we fly
Somebody's
together.
got to show you.
Hey, Benny, we fly together. We ride together. Hey,
That's right.
We die together.
That's right,
bad
baby.
Bad boys for life, Benny.
Bad boys for life, baby. That's right.
Now.
I've been a bad boy once.
Go in nowhere. We ain't
Oh my
going
God!
nowhere.
Did you see the Samoan job?
We can't be stopped now. This bad boys for life. We ain't go in nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Cause it's bad boys for life. What you say, nice boy?
What you see?
Pinfall
What you see?
Here. 1, 2, 3. Catherine beats another one and doesn't even look.
So now you can't even remember her name. To come out where the cat is, but you can't even remember her name now. Amazing.
Another one.
As Misfortune 500 comes out to try her
Good
luck.
Lord, he put all the jobbers against her. What kind of foolery is this? You're not hiding nothing, boss man. It's all right, though. We still loves you. Got the real estate agent here. This is ridiculous.
Been impressed with this woman at all. I knew from day one she was not cut out for this line of work. I mean, look at the way she dresses. She doesn't take this thing serious. She's in a business dress. She tries to wrestle in the heels like it's the Divas area, like she's Sable or somebody like that. That's not wrestling. That's not wrestling.
You know, I will say this, though. She is a very hard worker, okay? Because not only does she dances and prances here and does pro wrestling here, she sells houses on the side. And sometimes she has to come directly from work. Okay, so it's understandable. I get it, you know. It's fine. We appreciate the effort and the hard work Misfortune 500, if that is her real name, puts into this wrestling here.
Fair enough.
We get in here, Catherine here, getting
the hell you
down
giggling
here
about?
by Misfortune here as a corkscrew leg takedown, kick to the back. I still am very impressed on how someone can wrestle in those heels. That's I didn't think that was a thing, but apparently it is. Catherine here looks like she's taunting the Miss 500 here. Not sure what she's the 500 of. Massive European uppercut. Oh, Misfortune dodges out of the way just at the right time to springboard Catherine off. And snap suplex by Misfortune. Here on the outside, Catherine, big back slam here on the mat. Hankins trying to get them back into the ring. Misfortune on top of Catherine.
Is this me or did her heels just change colors?
No, her heels are the same.
Change heels. I thought they were white.
No.
They might.
They were white when she came out, and she has her wrestling heels. Those are her entrance heels.
Oh,
yes. Right.
Oh,
it's
so
kind of
she does.
like Rude Boy when he comes out in the full suit, and then he magically appears in gym outfit. It's the same
he
kind.
literally, he literally strips down damn near.
He does, but I try to be nice for people at home.
Good at
you know,
He's very good at it. He does it so fast. He does it so damn fast.
incredibly fast.
1 count here on Catherine. This is probably the most damage we've seen on her yet. As Misfortune here really trying to take it to Catherine. As she gets buried into the barricade over there. As Catherine reverses here. It looks like Catherine was going up for a power bomb. Misfortune here was able to reverse it. Throws her into the barricade now. Back into the barricade. Working on that lower back. Makes me wonder on how much an individual endures before they have to give up. Slaps her right in the face. Catherine here stunned on the outside. We're at an 8 count. Misfortune runs in back into the ring and jumps back out. She could have won the match right there. She could have won the damn match right there.
So
what
dumb.
was she thinking?
She wasn't. She wasn't thinking at all, nice boy.
Big brain buster here on the outside.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's you. Shaking her head over there, Catherine. Better just be careful out there.
You could not give Catherine time to recover. Like, you have to stay on her. I don't understand why she broke that count. This match could have been over.
You know, some people do stupid shit here, and it's whatever. What can you do? Nothing you can see.
Catherine, elbow. Release suplex there.
What a hell of a combo.
He's just toying with it at this point.
Big roll-up pin there from that suplex.
Whoa, where's the family show?
Well, it looks like Catherine's definitely in control. She uses that dominant strength to just dominate her opponent.
Dominant strength to just dominate.
Big DDT here.
She uses the dominant strength to dominate her opponent dominantly.
Rude drop out of nowhere. It looks like
Good
Catherine.
God, it is the cutter.
Setting it up again.
Not this creepy shit again. Ain't her back hurting?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it. She looks like she's 100%
I mean, I like the way it looked, but it looked like it hurts.
Wait, what do you mean you like the way you're into that kinky stuff?
Hey, listen, man, you know, the more they can get backwards, the less effort for me.
Pinfall, 1, 2, 3. Catherine has now beaten 4 individuals in this gauntlet match.
Are we going to see a formidable opponent, though? That's my
question. Final competitor of the night. Ladies and gentlemen,
who the hell is this?
The former Juju Championship victims.
No. Victims already lost like 5 times to Catherine.
I don't think
this is a travesty.
I don't think Victims has ever fought Catherine.
Pay attention.
I do watch the show.
Do you watch the product, nice
yes,
boy?
I do watch the product.
Are you sure?
Information. Yes, I'm sure. And I don't think these two have ever faced each other.
Okay then. You the boss. No need to yell at me, nice boy.
I'm not yelling. I'm just,
The thing about it is, Bennett, is that Victims is what I like to call and refer to as a Marianne Renault. For you those folks that don't know who Marianne Renault is, be my guest to Google her and look her up. She's the former featherweight champion of the women's division in the UFC. And when she defeated Holly Holmes in a very questionable manner, very dirty and cheatful manner to become the champion, Her first title defense was to be one against the Chris Cyborg. Those of you folks out there who don't know who Chris Cyborg is, she is basically a world beater. She has brutalized women her entire career, changed faces, literally, with her bare hands. And most women in the world at that time, and most women today, are afraid to fight Chris Cyborg. Chris Cyborg has beaten men up. That's just who she is. And Marianne Renault, rather than fight Chris Cyborg and defend her championship, decided to relinquish it to the UFC and saw her way out of the UFC. Never saw such cowardly displays from a gladiator before in my life, so much so that I would never, ever, ever again even think to refer to Marianne Renault as a gladiator. She's a coward. Victims, former Jiu-Jitsu champion, is not a coward. But we know for a long time that Victims went out of her way to duck the beast incarnate that is Catherine. So the fact that she is out here today only screams to me that Rude has given her an ultimatum. Either go out there and get brutalized and beat on by Catherine or get fired. And that's why we see Victims out here. Victims has no intent. You can tell just the way she's keeping the guard up and how timid she is. She doesn't want to be in the ring. She's literally afraid of Catherine. Literally. She is a Marianne Renault. That's all I got to say. Oh, I'm sorry, not a Marianne Renault. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect the great Marianne Renault. I stand corrected. Jermaine Randamy is who I'm referring to, ladies and gentlemen. Jermaine Randamy, G-E-R-M-A-I-N-E. Google her up. She's a coward. She's an actual coward. Now, is she a fighter? Yes, because she beat the hell out of most of us? Yes. But in terms of gladiators, she's a coward. Always has been, always will be.
Victims was hard at work here at the beginning of this match, but it's definitely turned around here. Catherine just licking her chops. She knows that this is the last individual from her in front of her into that #1 contendership for that Juju champion, that double champion she could possibly be here real soon. So all she's got to do is overcome this one individual and she can taste the glory. Victims here putting up somewhat of a decent fight here about Catherine. This is probably the toughest.
It's out of pure desperation.
You're right. You are 100%
It's out of pure
right.
desperation. She is absolutely terrified to be in this ring right now. She never wanted to face Catherine when she came into TWS. She went out of her way to duck Catherine when she was in TWS. Anytime they were in the same locker room, we saw Victims would leave. She's only in here because she's forced to be, and you got the fight or flight mentality. But when you can't fight, you can't flee, you have to fight, and that's what we're seeing right now.
TWS elbow drop here. Kick out. Catherine pops right back up, though. Punches her right in the mouth. Good God. She's got that locked in tight. I like the way how she bends her back down to prevent her from grabbing the rope like that. That's very textbook.
That's right. One will even say she moves her body like a cyclone.
She move her body like a cyclone. Hey. So, all night long, 6-shooter. Yeah, like a cyclone.
Victims doing everything she can to put the big woman down, but is being very unsuccessful as she just keeps popping right back up. Victims, I'm not sure why she keeps taunting to the crowd. Oh my God, giant choke slam.
Pleading with us to end it. I can't help you, young lady.
I think her neck bounced off the back of that canvas. She might be concussed.
Oh, she's twitching there.
2, 3, and it's all over. There you have it. Catherine is your new #1 contender for the Juju Championship. What would say a brutal beating?
Nah, one might call it practice.
Yes, that's the great Allen Iverson will refer to this as practice, not the game. Not the game that Catherine loves and plays every day, but practice. We're talking about practice, y'all.
Tokyo shit, Diggs.
You know, we're not talking about real opponents that can test the limitations of her strength and her physical prowess and athleticism. We're talking about practice, Catherine. Practice. Okay. #1 contender for the Juju Energy Women's World Championship. Juju Women's World Championship is going to have her hands full, but this will be a great test for them. I'm not gonna sit out here and disrespect champions. I'm not gonna sit out here and disrespect Catherine. All I know is that Catherine is still 2 losses only in TWS ever singles competition. No matter if there's a chink in the armor, that chink in the armor is from 2 of the best female wrestlers in the world. And that is not the Juju Energy Women's Champion. That is not the Young Thundercat Ghost Girl or the Young Thundercat Ganja Gaming Girl. That is who they are, and they are not that. So whoever is not named Mama Pumpkin, whoever is not named the iconic Hustle Dice, you have your work cut out for you, and you better be ready. Because the beast incarnate is still just that, a beast. The Amazon goddess is still just that. And she will be on a mission. You understand what I'm talking about? Look at me when I'm talking to you, young ladies. She will be on a mission to make sure that everyone remembers who the F she is. You are going to be a statement piece for her. So you better be ready.
Absolutely. The one thing I'm excited about, and you always talk about it, especially with the Wild One Double XL, the one that stands up against Catherine. Well, guess what? She yet again gets another chance to stand up against Catherine. This time, though, it's defending her title.
She wants it.
You know Wild One wants it. Catherine wants it. I tell you what, I cannot wait for Taco Tree. It is going to be one phenomenal show. Cowboy Betty, what do you think?
Well, I think that what I would like to say to everybody before we go, because I have a feeling you're gonna cut me off and tell us we gotta go. So let me get this out here real quick.
Probably gonna do that.
Okay, and this message goes to you, nice boy. Okay, because I have a little story I want to tell you. Right,
tell me that story.
It's about a gravel pit. Okay, and I'm not sure if you've checked out my gravel pit. Okay, but there are some rules for this gravel pit. First thing I want you to do is I want you to put your work down. Okay. Put your hot pancakes down and report to the pit. Okay, the gravel pit. You leave your problems at home. Leave the children real dolls as well that you have at home.
That's right.
We're gonna take it to the underground. Because I am Cowboy Benny. And it's a jump off, okay?
Check out my gravel pit.
Back and forth and forth. Listen, there is a mystery unraveling. Okay?
Check out my gravel pit.
A Wu-Tang is the CD I travel with.
Tell them.
Don't go against the grain, the nice boy, if you can't handle it. Just check out
my gravel pit.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for Macho Monday. We will see you Thursday night on prime time, 7:30 Eastern time. Don't forget on the BBC network.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.